And honestly, it is so much easier than you think to stop procrastination from taking over your life, because literally all you need to do... Yo, how you doing, mate? You know what this video's about, you've seen the title, and I'm not here to mess around. So let's get straight into this shit. Now, the very fact that you have clicked on this video proves to me that you are a fantastic procrastinator and that you have found procrastination to be an absolute cockblock when it comes to doing the things and achieving the things that you want to achieve. Whether that's starting a new business or going to the gym or, applying for that new job or whatever. Because for either of those things, you need to hear what I'm about to say, because the longer and longer you do nothing about them, you're only going to feel worse and worse about yourself. And that anxiety and guilt that you feel inside of your stomach is only going to grow more and more. So straight up, I'm not going to sugarcoat it because that helps absolutely nobody. And instead, I'm going to tell you exactly how I deal with procrastination personally and how much these methods have improved my life and efficiency. But before I do that, I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you and say that I never procrastinate, because let's be honest, that would be a complete and utter lie. But since I have been on this journey of self-improvement, let's say, I have gotten much better at just taking action, which is kind of the opposite of procrastination, isn't it? Just taking action. And it's funny because I find that the word procrastination is actually quite intimidating in itself, isn't it? It's like it almost gives itself power, making you feel as though you have this massive issue to deal with and as though you're never going to get out of the rut that you're in. Whereas I find if you focus purely on the opposite of it, which is to just take action, the situation seemingly comes across as more manageable and positive, which I find amazing really, because it just goes to show how a quick 2-second mindset switch can change the ball game completely. So with that being said, that is my first tip, boys. Have it in your mind to take action regardless of how you feel. And I guarantee that within 10 minutes of starting that thing that you've been wanting to start for the past 3 months, that build-up of guilt and anxiety that you feel in your stomach will actually just start to off. Because just being on the path to achieving whatever it is that you want to achieve will provide you with the peace of mind and clarity and probably a bit of motivation as well. And that's why it's so important to just forget about the destination completely and focus on the journey. Because the journey is what makes you who you are. It's not something that you just hear motivational speakers saying for banter. And actually focusing on the destination is one of the main causes of procrastination in the first place, because instead of just taking action, you are instead focusing all your time on how far away you are from the destination, which, let's be honest, is pointless. Because not only are you, first of all, never going to reach that destination, because when you get there, there will be somewhere else for you to go straight after, but second of all, it makes you feel like shit, because you are always focusing on the things that you don't have, which is quite obviously a negative mindset, which is only going to make you feel bad about yourself. And third of all, you're just wasting so much time thinking about shit when you could be spending that time focusing on just taking action. And the steps that I personally use to just take action are as follows. Firstly, I turn my phone off, like straight off from the power button, because I swear down, phones are the devil for procrastination. And there's nothing on this thing that I so desperately can't live without for more than 2 hours whilst I make a start on a new project or go to the gym. So yeah, trust me, this is the best way. Turn your phone off and just put it in the drawer or something like that. Because that way you're not going to be distracted by notifications or messages from the group chat, and it's going to leave you with no choice but to just start whatever it is that you want to start. Okay, so that's the first tip. Now, the second thing I would suggest doing is that instead of telling yourself that you have to spend a whole 2 hours in the gym or a whole day writing a CV, is to just focus on spending a minimum of 10 minutes on them only. So literally, whatever activity it is that you really want to do, just set a timer for 10 minutes and then just take action with that activity. And then once the timer goes off, you can return back to watching TikTok videos or whatever it is that you want to do. But I guarantee that after the 10 minutes are over, you'll want to continue working on the projects for a little longer. And that's because procrastination is literally the action of postponing or delaying something. And the action of actually just starting and taking the first step is usually the first issue. So knowing that you only have to work on something for 10 minutes will make you feel as though it's a lot more manageable and actionable, and therefore you will be less likely to procrastinate. hopefully. And so we have reached my final tip of putting an end to procrastination. And that is to forget about reaching perfection. And honestly, I always do this. I always try and make everything perfect. And it's really not a good thing for me. Because perfectionism, like I swear down, it is one of the main causes of just not starting any task. And realistically, who gives a if the result of your work is an 8 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10? Literally nobody, unless they're probably a perfectionist as well and also procrastinate for 5 hours a day. The small details are really just not worth spending double or triple the amount of time on something. Just think about the Pareto principle and how focusing on 20% of input gets you 80% of output or results. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about with this, then you can check out a video that I recently made about it. I will leave a link in the description for you. But yes, I think that is all I have to say for today. I guess we could do a quick recap on how to stop procrastination. So, number 1, remove shit distractions such as your mobile device. Number 2, set a timer and actually just take action for a minimum of 10 minutes. And number 3, just stop reaching for perfection, my brother. Okay, I hope you found this useful, and if you have, why not give me a cheeky little like on the video, because for selfish reasons, in terms of trying to grow this channel, it would really help me. But also, it will push the algorithm to help show this video to other people who are in need of it. But yeah, right, I'm gonna go now, and thanks for watching, my friend. Take care, see you in the next one.